My name is James Williams Jr. This is Cup Family number 2. Oh, excuse me. This is my final video, and this is what you're gonna consider Molly the most weirdest video that I've ever made to date. Alright? Because I had a really strange dream last night, and I can't really explain it to you because I can't really explain it to myself because according to science, we often have anywhere between 15 to 30 dreams a night. There's only 8 hours of sleep that you are legally required to get. But throughout those dreams, you have many dreams. Throughout those hours of sleep, you have many hours. And in those hours, you dream multiple dreams. Some are messages, some are visions, some are things beyond comprehension. Which is like the dream I had last night was like beyond my comprehension. Because I'm like, I don't know any elderly Korean women who, like, that was like the last dream I had before I woke up this morning. 2 hours later than I wanted to get up, because I wanted to get up at 9. I wound up at 11. But in the last, I guess, 20 some odd minutes of the dream, all I remember was I was talking to some elderly Korean woman. I'm not Korean. And we were speaking in Korean. So I don't know if I was speaking in Korean and that's what woke me up, because I damn sure don't know Korean. But I was speaking to this elderly woman in Korean, and I couldn't see myself. In most dreams, sometimes they play like movies where you can see yourself as well as be in the moment of yourself doing yourself. It just depends on how in touch you are with the dream realm. Alright, so of all the dreams I had, this is clearly the weirdest one. And you know, I do a little research every now and again, and science has proven that we all dream. There are very few people who don't dream, and I'm not going to say it's impossible for you to go to sleep and not dream, because some people aren't genetically evolved to dream. Some people don't dream, some people just keep dreaming. Well, anyway, long story short, something dawned on me probably about 5 minutes ago before I decided to make this video. It's something that my uncle said one time to me. I'm not going to tell you which uncle, but let's just say his synaptics wasn't already firing off of all 4 cylinders, but he said something that may have made sense. So for all you people who know people who smoke weed and they come off their mind with some crazy ass shit, there may be some truth to the shit that they're on, because they may have reached a higher level of consciousness that our normal non-drug using asses just don't want to break those barriers. I mean, I would love to break those barriers as long as I don't have to do any drugs. You know, if there's like a machine that I can hook up to so I can break these barriers, that would be great. I'd be more than willing to volunteer for that. I've seen a lot of bad things go wrong with drugs. I watched a young lady die. We revived her. And that's one of the other reasons why, you know, I've seen drugs bring down badasses. And I'm against drugs. I don't give a damn what you do with your life. But drugs are not for me. That being said, here's what he told me when he was on a higher plane of consciousness. The key to that, if you rewind what I just said. Anyway, so he said, what if when we go to sleep, we leave our bodies and our universe and go into other universes? And then he said, what if the people like Stan Lee, who wrote X-Men and all these other comics, are channeling events that are happening in other universes all over the world? So it took this dream of me talking to an elderly Korean woman to think, well, damn, you know, maybe when he was at that higher plane of consciousness, he might have been telling the truth. So I asked you guys here on YouTube, and this will probably be on Facebook, so on Facebook, what if he's right? I'm not talking about living in the Matrix and all that bullshit. I'm just talking about, like, literally, what if when we go to sleep and we go to dream, those dream lives are our lives on different scopes, different universes. I'm a fan of sliders, so you can look at it through that perspective as well. But just think about it. So before I go any further with that, anybody out here who is multicultural like me, or for lack of a better term, if you're full-blooded Native American, then you know about this dreamwalker shit. And maybe you could fill me in, because I did research on dreamwalking before I wrote my first graphic novel of Love 13, because I used the dreamwalker legend from Native American tribal stuff to start the story, more or less. But there is a thing of dream walking in Native American tribes. I would like for a Native American, full blood, not unpure blood like myself, to like explain that shit to me, so maybe I can make another story. But for the most part, I know the legend of dream walking. I just added my own twist to the damn thing. But what if dream walking isn't just a Native American mystical, magical legend? What if we all dream walk into other universes and other lives, and we live them in the span of our time in sleep mode here? Because your brain and your body has to rest. Your body gets more rest than your brain. Your brain almost probably, maybe, never really rests even when you go to sleep, because it has to keep the blood flowing, which means it has to make your heart go, and, it keeps, that was totally a slip of the tongue. It has to keep everything, excuse me, I got choked up from laughing inside my head. But, everything in your brain tells your body to function. But when your brain is at rest, you're supposed to be asleep. But what if when we go to sleep, we leave our bodies, we leave our realm of existence and go into other realms and other planes of existence and live lives there? Because I sure would like to know who the hell that elderly Korean woman was that I was talking to this morning in my dream. And in Korean, when I don't speak Korean. I know a few words in Korean from when I took Taekwondo. I know a few words in Japanese. I know a few words in Chinese. But if you ask me, could I actually carry on a conversation with anybody of that ethnicity, the answer is hell to the no. I don't even know any words in Cherokee, and I should know that because that's in our bloodline. However, I thought I would make this video just to see if anybody else kind of feels this strange, weird concept that I've just described. So, if you do, and this is on Facebook, drop me a line. I don't have a lot of followers here on YouTube. I got like 65 followers, which I am gratefully grateful for having. But for you on Facebook, I got over 5,000 people there. Why don't y'all all come over here to Kung Fu Havoc #2 and give a brother a freaking like and a subscribe? You ain't got to stay, but it would help my channel a little bit if my 5,000 fans from Facebook or friends and followers from Facebook would jump their ass on over to Kung Fu Havoc #2. And the link's down there when it gets over there. But, follow, like, subscribe. Y'all can share all this shit. Anyway, as I close out, I want you guys to think about that. What if, when we do go to sleep, we leave our bodies, we leave our realms, and we go into other worlds and other lives, and that 8 hours your body is resting and recharging for the next day? What if we do leave our consciousness, or better yet, what if our consciousness leaves our bodies and go and live these other separate lives in dream realms? Because no one can prove that we don't. No one can prove that we do. It's kind of the same thing about Bigfoot and aliens. I personally believe in Bigfoot and aliens because I've seen ghosts. I've dealt with ghosts for a long time. I've been attacked by one known as the Witch Rider, but people keep telling me it's blood paralysis. And I keep telling them, if your blood stops for more than a microsecond, your dumb ass is dead. But anyway, hey, to each their own. I'm James Williams, Jr. Kung Fu Havoc #2. This is 9 minutes of your life that you can't get back. Be seeing you.